Merry almost New Year, gang. Kawaii50 here with another fake Grand Order video, and a new year means a new opportunity to get a guaranteed super rare servant. That's right, it is time for the GSSR campaign. Now, if you're new to FGO, every single year on New Year's, as well as every single year on the anniversary, we get a free 5-star servant. Well, a free chance at a 5-star servant. It still costs paid St. Quartz. Let me correct myself there. And this year is no different. This year we are going to be getting several banners, all broken down helpfully by class, with the exceptions of the extra banners. But, you know, extra servants, there's not that many, so they kind of got to lump them all together. And here is the question. Which banner do I summon on, and which character would be the best get on that banner? So, naturally, I am here to throw my hat in the ring on that and try to pick out who the best servant you could summon on each GSSR banner is. Now, I just want you to know, this is my informed opinion, informed as well as opinion, so both of those are in play. I'm basing this off of gameplay potential for the character, as well as whether or not that particular banner is filled with very exciting servants, because some of them are and some of them aren't. But hey, what do you want to summon on? Go ahead and let me know down in the comments, and if this video gets you hyped for GSSR 2022, be sure to go ahead, like, and subscribe. So let's start with the Saber banner, and Saber banner was a very easy pick with me. I've got to go with Nero Bride. Why Nero Bride, you ask? Because all of those skills, not only are they super good and fit well in pretty much any given arts team, but all of these skills are targetable as well. So Nero Bride has the unique position where she can target herself and become a crazy single target arts DPS, or she can go ahead and be a pseudo supporter, helping your team gain a bunch of Noble Phantasm, as well as heal and grant some attack boosts. Really easy pick here with Nero Bride. She really didn't even have any competition in my eyes. For the Archer banner, I'm gonna have to go with Gilgamesh, but I know what you're saying. Giga Chad Orion is going to be on that banner. So why in holy hell would you ever pick Gilgamesh? Because while Giga Chad Orion is a very powerful single target damage dealer, capable of punching some of the most grotesque eldritch horrors into oblivion, Gilgamesh is Gilgamesh. Gilgamesh has been strong since the game came out, and even when he started to drop off a little bit, well, they went ahead and they punched him right back up there. Gilgamesh has continually remained a powerful force in the game, and anyone who has him can attest to his absolute strength and glory. It's a serious, easy pick again. Gilgamesh is the go-to. Enuma Elish, still too strong. Too strong. Lancer banner was a weird tight race because, well, there's only 4 on this banner, but I'm going to go ahead and give the crown to Ereshkigal, and not just because Ereshkigal is the best Rin face. Ereshkigal gets that because she has that buster boost, she has that 50% NP charge, she has an ability to mitigate damage on herself, and of course she has the lovely Blessing of Kerr, which is just an incredible buff no matter how you slice it. Yes, she is an AoE Lancer, and I know there's a lot of powerful ones out there, like, say, Karna, for example. Like, say, Lancer Artoria Alter, a 4-star even. But Ereshkigal has enough uniqueness where I really feel like she is the one that deserves the pick. Sorry, Skahawk, it was so close. Caster banner is, as always, a unique position. Let's be straight up. If you don't have Merlin or Skahawk Scotty, or either of them, well, this is the banner you are definitely going to want to roll on to get a chance to get one of the most powerful support characters in the game. If you're missing one of them even, clear get, this is what you want to go for. But if you have both Merlin and Skahawk Scotty and you're rolling on this banner anyways, well, what would be the best get? And I've definitely got to say that that would be Leonardo da Vinci. Now, why Da Vinci? Well, solely for that dope-ass noble phantasm that ignores enemy defensive buffs, and of course increases NP damage before the damage is dealt. Considering there's a lot of casters out there where damage is in short supply because of that passive caster bonus they don't tell you about that reduces their damage, Da Vinci manages to be a nice little break from that standard get. Personally, I love Murasaki more, but that's just personal preference. If we are looking at characters that overall provide more to the table, it's easily got to be Da Vinci. And speaking of Da Vinci, if you pull on the Rider banner, the easiest get on there, the one you would probably want the most, the clear winner in my eyes, is also Da Vinci. Da Vinci Rider is an absolutely incredible servant. If you didn't see my servant breakdown, she's very, very good. And she even has the potential to NP loop on her own without any sort of outside assistance, provided you've invested enough into her skills. But when Caster Artoria is going to end up coming out, it's just going to be a whole lot easier for her. Plus, on top of that, she's one of the few servants with the ability to increase NP overcharge level on your allies. Even if it was just that buff alone, I would have picked Leonardo da Vinci Rider. But all of that extra stuff on top of it just brings her from a slight lead to an absolutely dominating lead on the Rider banner. On the Assassin banner, there are two clear, agonizing picks for first place. Both incredible servants when it comes to lore. Great Hassan as well as Kama. And well, gang, I'm sorry, but I gotta give it to Kama. And that's not just because I am a biased lover of Sakura faces. As a man with an NP2 Kama, I can tell you she is absolutely absurd. That NP overcharge she's able to give herself is crazy, considering that's what's tied to increasing her quick card performance. You get some nasty damage on her quick cards to the point where her buster cards feel borderline useless in comparison. It is just that much of a difference. She also has a Guts that lasts permanently tied to her attack boost. That's right, it just hangs out until she dies. And of course her Mara Papillon skill, that sweet 50% NP charge, and that neat advantage against alter ego servants. Really, Kama is just the full package. Some would even call her the best assassin in the game, and I'd be really hard-pressed to argue that. Going for the Berserker banner is one way to ensure that you future-proof your team. And when I say you're talking about future-proofing your team, I'm talking about going for the best servant on that banner, Summer Musashi. Summer Musashi's Ganryujima Noble Phantasm is a force to be reckoned with. But not only that, it is her skills, her ability to increase the hits on her arts cards while increasing her Noble Phantasm generation rate by an insane 50%. When Castoria farming is mentioned, you won't find Musashi's name too far behind in that sentence. She is one of the premier picks for the Castoria system, and if you're planning on saving up to roll for her next year, then Berserker Musashi is one of the characters you're going to want to get. But there is, of course, another character you might want to get when it comes to mentioning the Castoria system. A servant who is featured on the first extra class banner, which holds both rulers as well as avengers. That's right, this Avenger servant is Space Ishtar. Space Ishtar mentioned solely for her versatility. Being a character with the ability to change which card type her Noble Phantasm is, means she is going to easily fit in pretty much any team comp when it comes to being used by newbies or by veteran players alike. It is solely that versatility that rockets Space Ishtar to the front of the pack. If you pull her, she's a servant that's going to be occupying a slot on your team for a good long while. And our final banner is Extra Class 2, a banner which I feel like is one of the most valuable since it is comprised of Alter Egos, Moon Cancers, and Foreigner class servants. All classes that I feel like are relatively strong in the game and will remain that way for years to come. Now, which servant is the get? Well, I'm going to be showing a little bit of my bias here, but it's going to have to be Summer BB. Summer BB mainly for that Faceless Moon skill that is just absolutely monstrous even in the game today. You get a good card type on the field, go ahead, swap in your Summer BB. Ensure that you have that card type locked in for 3 turns. There is just pretty much nothing that can beat it. If you have any servant that is built on using their deck to deal damage, say a Super Orion, like we previously mentioned earlier, say pretty much any Buster Crit servant, like Jeanne d'Arc Alter, well, Summer BB is going to be an excellent ally for them. Faceless Moon alone makes her very powerful, but of course she has the ability to deal some crazy Noble Phantasm damage, despite the fact that she is going to be hitting for neutral most of the time. Really, Summer BB is one of those summer servants I definitely couldn't miss, and it wasn't just Sakura Face alone, it was also those sweet, sweet skills. Anyways, those are who I feel like are the best gets on pretty much any GSSR banner you roll for the New Year's. And I want to know, which servant are you gunning for on the GSSR banner, even if I didn't particularly mention them? Go ahead and let everyone know what banner you're rolling and what character you're gunning for down in the comments section below. Also, if you're on the fence, go ahead and ask for suggestions in the comments as well. I'm sure the community will be happy to help you out and ensure that you are as happy as you can be when rolling on that 5-star banner. If you want to talk more Fate Grand Order, of course my Discord server is always open. And I want to give a big thanks to the patrons on Patreon, the subscribers and followers over on Twitch, and of course you subscribers out on YouTube for your continued support, regardless of what form it comes in. I really, really appreciate it. Anyways, gang, this is Kawaii50. I hope you all have a phenomenal day. I'll see you all in the next video.